out that's called Me and Orson Welles. I like almost everything about it except the bad grammar. Anyway, it doesn't sound as good. Orson Welles and I, right?
Yeah.
Zac Efron, who does sound good, stars as a young actor who gets the chance of a lifetime, and Claire Danes co-stars as an icy production assistant who seems to be melting a bit. Who wouldn't? Take a look.
There's so much more to life than just being an actor. I keep wondering what you're doing mincing around the stage.
Mincing?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. And all that ego up there.
It's exciting. We might have a show that closes Thursday night, or we might have a show that people will remember for 50 years. Probably neither one of those, but you never know. That's what's so exciting.
You're cute.
Yes, isn't he? Please welcome Zac Efron, and she's pretty cute herself, Claire Danes. By the time we finish kissing, there's no time to talk.
Good to see you.
Come sit. Okay, so let's get to important things. We'll wait a little bit for them to talk about me and Orson Welles and I. But People magazine has its Sexiest Man Alive issue, and of course you were one of them.
Oh.
And yes, but however, take a look at that chest. I am not going to ask you to take this off. But what they said is that you have the best male chest. Now, did you audition for this? Did you know that this was going to happen?
It's an intensely competitive, category to win.
Yeah.
I had to petition. I had to get like 1,000 signatures. I was like door to door. Please, please, will you sign this?
Did you show everybody your? Did you go door to door showing everybody your chest? And how did you miss my house?
But Zac, it's really about what we have to know. Barbara, really. Mrs. Robinson, calm down.
Yeah, because it's a very different woman than the woman who interviewed Sarah Palin.
That is. But Zac, she should know that the main thing with you is the hair. It's all about the hair. And I heard you have a little secret to why the hair is so fabulous.
This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
No, the secret, but top secret, is it's best to shower before you go to sleep and go to bed with your hair wet, and then it wakes up.
Really?
A bit messier.
I've never tried that. That doesn't work for me. I would look crazy if I did that.
Okay.
I know that when you heard about the role, right, you were a little nervous.
Yes,
Correct me if I'm wrong,
absolutely.
to work with Claire. And then when you heard that the character actually falls for her, you thought that the nerves kind of inched up a little bit more, right? True?
Well,
Your chest and hair was nervous. Yeah.
it was because I respect her so much, and she has such an incredible body of work, and she's so amazing.
I thought you say incredible body. True.
Incredible body of work.
Don't make them sorry they showed up today.
Claire, I know you don't talk a lot about your husband, but he came here, Hugh Dancy. He was in Adam, a wonderful performance.
I was at the gym on the treadmill.
Girl, I mean, and you don't talk about, but I want to ask you, because he was here, so you guys got married in France in September. How you like a married life, girl?
I love it, I have to say. I mean, I'm still very new at this being married business, but I don't know, there's a deep sense of security that comes with it that is really special.
So when you looked at Hugh, how did you know, okay, Hugh is the one?
Well, he's pretty easy to look at. He's no, but I just our friendship really deepened over time, and he's just great in every way.
Can I ask you about the theater you were working in? And lots of actors believe that the theaters that they're in are haunted.
Right.
Is that possible that you guys were in a haunted theater?
Well, they say so. They claim it's haunted, which I didn't realize until after we'd finished filming, which I'm quite grateful for, because I would have been...
The theater was built, actually.
Let us explain a little bit, because so far we're asking all about your sexual activities.
Right, so I'm asking about the theater.
Yeah, but let me explain why they might think it was haunted, because we haven't said what this is about. Okay?
Yeah, I would have gotten around to it.
All right,
Yeah. Well,
The movie.
Right.
Okay, the movie. It's called Me and Orson Welles, and it's from a 1937 Mercury Theater, which at that time was very famous, production of Julius Caesar, which is the movie being directed by a young Orson Welles. If you don't know who Orson Welles are, and you've seen Citizen Kane, that was a picture of him when he was young. He was one of the great genius directors, both in films and in the theater. Okay, so you play a young guy who comes and works for the great Orson Welles, and you are the production assistant.
Right, I'm Orson Welles' Girl Friday.
I mean, there was a Julius Caesar. It was directed, and it was, as Whoopi talked about, in this theater. But is the rest of it true?
Actually, our sort of love triangle with Orson is one of the things that was embellished. Yeah, fictional.
But the character that you play exists.
Yes, yeah. It was actually he lives here. But we initially the author of the novel, Robert Kaplow, saw a picture of this, kid playing a lute next to Orson Welles, and he said that must be an interesting story. So tried to get to the bottom of it, and this is really the story that came out of it. So.
That's great.
It's a terrific film. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
It's a coming-of-age story about a boy who grows up in the theater.
Exactly.
In a week.
It's amazing. It's like all the coolest moments and the best things that can happen to you with a life in the theater.
I'm sure there's a lot of hoopla from the paparazzi around you, right, Zac? Because he's in that now. He's in that.
It's pretty intense.
Was it intense? You worked with Leonardo DiCaprio too.
It's true. Yeah.
Was it like that for Leo too?
I think it's even more extreme now. I mean, I think tabloid culture has grown even in the last 10 years pretty substantially, and with the internet, there's a lot more attention. And,
Going back to Whoopi's question, though, was the theater haunted?
Oh, that's the rumor. But do you know
the theater
anything
was
about?
very, very old, and there's all kinds of really secret hidden entrances and basements under the stage, and actually there's all kinds of really old signatures from actors that had been there. I mean, in the 30s and 40s. So there's probably
we didn't experience any visitations, though. So. That's pretty safe.
But do you learn things about the theater? That you have to have some bad luck at the last minute, which happens in the film.
That's what Orson was saying. You gotta have something
you have
really
to have
bad.
something
And
bad
that actually,
happen.
this really did
Otherwise,
happen.
the bad luck is the show.
Yeah, and actually what happens in the movies, I set off a kind of a smoke alarm, and it starts raining in the theater, so the whole theater gets soaked. And
he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, though.
Yeah, who?
Right?
What?
The young man, when that happens.
Yeah, he doesn't tell
Well,
the
you'll
truth.
all
not
see.
at all, yeah.
You'll all see.
You'll see. You'll find out.
It's not haunted here, and we're happy to have you anytime, singly, together, however you want to come. Just call it Orson Welles and I, and not me and Orson Welles. It opens in select cities on Wednesday, November 25th. We'll see the two of them. We'll be right